As much as I don't want it to happen, I'm afraid that I will have to sing Phil Collins' You'll Be in My Heart to my future kid. You're probably wondering why I wouldn't want such to happen, considering it's a good lullaby by the legendary artist, and I will explain to you all why I don't see that situation as something good, at least with all that I am feeling right now. The song in general was for the 1999 Tarzan film by Disney, wherein it talks about the gorilla community not being accepted and treated well by the humans because people merely see them as wild animals, so they can do whatever they want with such animals and their community, whether it's capturing them for studies or messing with their jungle. Tarzan's gorilla mother sings that song to baby Tarzan as a lullaby, giving him the message that despite being misunderstood as one who lives in the jungle, she will always be there for Tarzan, taking care of him. If I would have to sing that song to my child, it would mean that he or she is somewhat of a Tarzan in his or her circle, which I really would not want for him or her. In other words, I feel like that song is for families who are pretty much seen as freaks in the general community. You'd have to be a misunderstood bunch to have that song really serve as a lullaby for your kids. With this, I sadly feel that that is the direction that I am going towards, because I feel like I've always been the freak or the outcast in the community ever since I was a child. And I do have fears that my kid may experience the things that I have experienced, because I feel like things like that can actually end up hereditary, even though we wish that they aren't. Right now, I don't want my kid to be the last one picked during dodgeball. I don't want my kid to be the classroom freak if such an experience will break his or her heart. I don't want my kid to get used to eating lunch alone. And I don't want my kid to be avoided by others just because he or she listens to music that isn't what is famous in the contemporary setting. If being misunderstood by others would only bring down my kid and break his or her heart, leaving him or her to listen to those depressing Blink 182 songs like Down, What Went Wrong, and Adam's Song, while alone and pondering in the bedroom, then I don't want my kid to be the misunderstood freak in his circle. I know that You'll Be in My Heart is a very beautiful ballad by Phil Collins, but I really wouldn't want it to be the lullaby for my future kid, for it will mean that I would be raising the classroom freak of the future generation, one who experiences the same things that I have been experiencing as the freak of my own community. However, with all these wishes, I still cannot predict the future, and what I want to happen may not even happen, because life can be like that sometimes. So if the time comes when I end up having to raise the classroom freak of the future generation even if I didn't want to, then I will do my best to do such, making sure to sing You'll Be in My Heart to him or her as a lullaby from a father who knows how it feels to live a life of being misunderstood. That is going to be it for today's video, so I hope you all liked the discussion. I hope you are all having a good day, and I hope that it gets better if you aren't. This is the Stonish saying, goodbye, Yellow Brick Road.
Whisper to me softly, let your troubles float away. Chain kong ti pang gon chain guy, ten guy. I remember as a child, a girl, a lamb, Papa smile. I feel a place where two shall go.